the siege did come. In February of 1756, Marquis de Vaud, leader of the French army in Canada, becomes aware that there are only about 600 British troops in Chuaguan. This comes as a surprise. The French army and navy had been viewing the situation on the Great Lakes as sort of a Cold War standoff. The British would take a French fort on some other shore of the lake if they could, and the French would take Chuaguan, the only British stronghold of the lake, if they could. The British had been viewing this standoff much the same way. However, thanks to blunderous military campaigns in other parts of the frontier, they didn't have enough troops to commit to Oswego that they could hope to launch an attack from it. The fort, for the time being at least, would remain a distant set of eyes and ears to the British, as well as an informal border to their territory. A scout report of an embarrassing military situation at the outpost received, Marquis de Vaud started preparing to just kinda march down there and just take it. The person Marquis de Vaud sent down was a military commander called Marquis de Montcalm, but they would need a lot of time to put together a big enough army and march them down there. Until then, the skirmishes, both on and around the lake, continued throughout the summer, as did the parties of hundreds of Indians going around the wilderness and scalping any English they could find. As for the logistics of the attack, as much as they had been wanting to take Chuaguan, they knew it would be a hard task, even with the incompetent British garrison. The terrain to get there was less than welcoming, and they had no guarantee that the defenders wouldn't be able to drive them off once they got there. The only reason they finally went through with it was because of how weak they saw the garrison was.